Alright guys, another video about the Intex hot tubs. Come down in my basement with me. If you guys have watched any of my videos thus far, you will know I moved my hot tub from the back porch to the garage and finally to the basement that I am restoring in the process of. This was just because it was too much of a pain to use in the garage and too cold to be outside. In the basement I can use it year round. So far I've liked it, but let's talk about energy use, guys. So I turn on some lights over here. So basically I knew this thing was going to up my electric bill. I wasn't sure how much, but I really started noticing my bill was up more in the winter, and I wasn't sure if that was because of, you know, heating part of my house or if it was because of the hot tub. So I got one of these little electric meters. And basically you just plug this in between your outlet and your, you know, whatever device you want to measure. You program in the cost of the kilowatt hour of electricity in your region, and it will tell you, you know, the wattage that's been used or being used at the moment, and it'll tell you the cost, and it'll tell you the cost of whatever is being run off this outlet. So let me tell you, first of all, I was pretty shocked at how much electric this thing uses when it's heating. When this thing's heating, guys, like when you do a water change and heat it back up, this is costing me $3 per day to heat up. So that was pretty alarming. I started to wonder, you know, is this hot tub worth $90 a month? And, you know, at first I thought about just putting it up for sale. Now I only get to use it once or twice a week. To me, that's not really worth 20 bucks a week. You know, 40 bucks, you know, you end up being around $90 a month. But when it does heat up, it only uses about $1 to $1.50 a day, because this heater just kicks on after it drops a few degrees, warms it back up, and then kicks off. That is way easier to swallow for sure. So I've had it down here and I've been doing a lot of electrical work and stuff. So sometimes the, you know, it gets turned off, or the breaker gets tripped, or I forget to turn the heat button back on, and I don't notice it for a couple days, and it cools down, and then it costs me a substantial amount of money to warm it back up. So that's where I'm at, guys. Around $3 a day until it heats up, and then between $1 and $1.50 a day to keep it heated up. So I made it a goal to come down and keep a closer eye on it. So if a breaker trips, or if the power goes, because if the power goes out, you're gonna have to come back down and manually turn it back on. It's not gonna start heating back up on its own. Anything like that, if you keep an eye on it, don't let it cool down in the first place, you're okay. The only other issue is Intex suggests you change the water in this like every couple weeks. I've stretched that out to about a month, especially since it doesn't get used that much. But you know, every time you change the water out, you're gonna be filling back up from nothing. So luckily I have a hot water tank over here that feeds this side of the house, and I can fill hot water out of that tank into this hot tub, which helps cut down on that a little bit. But keep in mind, guys, if you're heating this thing up, it's gonna be very noticeable on your electric bill. So I hope that helps some of you guys out, and definitely subscribe. I've got tons of Intex videos on this channel and more to come. See you in the next one.